welcome back to Raccoon Tweeties. Thanks for tuning in. I got my Hail Mary's pizza shirt on. I got that. I went to get pizza. As if you're a fan of the show, you may remember that Hail Mary's is the only place I've ever been recognized. So I wanted to get a T-shirt to plug them on the show. I do have a beef though. I mean, every time I go in there, I expect the same guy to be like, "Hey, what's up, man?" Because he like made the point of saying that he watches every episode. But now he doesn't. He just ghosts me.
Yeah,
he doesn't acknowledge it at all and stuff like that. It's just it ruins the experience for me of going in there.
Yeah, let's try not to start the episodes the saddest way possible. Yeah,
I thought that'd be funnier to say. No, I'm kidding around. The pizza is great though, so definitely if you're in Atwater Village, check out Hail Mary's. The T-shirt's good. God damn it!
Your cry sounds a lot.
Say you know who I am.
Your cry sounds a lot like your laugh.
People are so mean on Reddit. The YouTube comments telling me I look like Sam Brinton. Yeah, so today we want to talk about Britney Griner, figure out what's going on with that.
Yeah.
We got her back, so good. I'm glad to have her back.
Oh.
What's wrong with that?
It's weird saying we got her back. Like you.
Why is that weird?
I don't know. Just
United States of America got her back.
There you go. That sounds
What's
a lot
your
better.
problem, Chin? You freaking weirdo. My question here is like, the person that we gave back is some sort of war criminal, right? He's like responsible for the Sierra Leone conflict or something.
Yeah, the Merchant of Death.
Yeah, we got a basketball player back, and they got someone whose nickname is the Merchant of Death.
Yeah.
Why do they want him back? What a terrible trade.
Yeah.
That Vladimir Putin got back somebody who's the death is in his nickname, the Death. He's a bad guy, probably, right?
Yeah.
He's a bad hombre.
It's always bad when the Merchant of Death enters the chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they got back somebody who, and his face. Let's show us Viktor Orban, or what is it? Victor? No, that's like a prime minister's name. It was Victor something though, right?
Let me see here.
Viktor Bout.
Oh yeah, he looks like he's ready to fuck shit up right there. That's what we're.
That's who they got back.
Yeah.
Now pull up a picture of Britney Griner playing basketball.
Britney.
Open
Griner,
a new tab though, so you can get back to it.
Let me see here.
Britney Griner versus Viktor Bout.
What the fuck? Why is this not working? Who notifies the bank of a death? What?
How many basketball championships has Viktor Bout won?
Let me see here. This is Britney Griner. Oh, doesn't it just give me the picture?
All right, so that's who we got back.
What the fuck?
I was hoping for a better picture, so it'd be funny to see like a good picture. I mean, still, like look at the difference there.
Yeah,
this is who we got back. This is who Russia got.
Yeah.
This is a historically bad trade.
Yeah,
I think this is like a trade that the Washington Commanders would make under Daniel Snyder. You know, years of just horrifying trades. But let's go to Britney Griner's Wikipedia page. I want to see her statistics, like what she's done. Because to be honest with you, Chin, I don't watch the WNBA.
By the way, there's construction outside.
Oh, yeah, there's construction outside. Gerardo is building a swimming pool in his mansion.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Britney Griner, fuck you, but Britney Griner is Libra, dude.
Oh, really? Or is that where you are?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Got that connection there.
She was born 3 days before me.
Are Libras traditionally angry? Is that what you're known for?
No. They're traditionally the best sign. Thanks for asking, but they're the best sign usually.
They're the best sign. Yeah, okay.
What are you?
I am a Gemini.
Oh, yeah. Because Geminis are punk ass bitches, right?
Not doing too much for your Libras aren't angry.
No, I read that in the book.
No, they're not angry because Geminis are punk ass bitches, right?
I didn't sound like
okay,
that.
Wow, dude. So they're a little angry.
Punk ass bitch way to win this argument.
There you go. See, look at him being angry. But let's look at her. Let's look at her statistics. You know how they do like the whatchamacallit, like the awards and stuff. There on the right. So Britney on the right, a little bit down. So Britney Griner has won stuff. She's a WNBA champion 2014, 8-time WNBA All-Star, 8 times the block leader, 2 times, I wonder what peak performer.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but that sounds good. All second team. So she's the first team and the second team 3 times.
Yeah.
and Defensive Player of the Year. This is tons of things. She's even won things in Russia. So what is Viktor Bout? Let's go to his Wikipedia.
Well, first of all, I mean, that all makes sense because Libras are known to be great people.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's compare it to what Viktor Bout. Does he have any?
What's his name?
Viktor, Viktor, and then Bout is Bout.
Viktor Bout's to fuck shit up.
Oh, it's Viktor, like Vik. I guess. I see.
Okay.
I see.
Where's his Wikipedia?
Up. There.
There we go.
All right. So right away, no section of achievements.
Conspiring to kill Americans, acquiring and exporting anti-aircraft missiles, providing material support to a terrorist organization.
What kind of trade is this? Vladimir Putin needs to be fired as the general manager of Russia. This is not, I mean, you got one person who's been a champion in the WNBA 8 times, and then you got another person who was arrested on terrorism charges in Thailand. Right?
I think you got it backwards because Vladimir Putin wins in this because he's at war right now.
Oh, yeah, because he's going to use Viktor in the war, you think? Because Viktor has his old contacts or something?
I don't know literally.
Yeah. But I wonder if he's going to join the war. I mean, what is he? I guess he has the experience of selling arms and stuff.
Yeah.
But he's probably, I mean, he better never leave Russia again with all this shit.
Oh,
Interpol's after
he's
him.
known as the Merchant of Death, but I like this nickname better, dude. Sanctions Buster.
And that, because he can get around sanctions, right?
I guess.
I wonder if is there any interviews with Viktor?
Oh, that's a great question. Let me look it up. Keep talking though.
I like to kill. They call me the Merchant of Death, but I'm a nice guy, you know? I watch comedy. I like Gringo Papi, and I like Andrew Schultz and Ashkash to sing. Those are my favorite 3.
Okay, I got this is 26 seconds long.
Yeah, that's good. That's about how long I'm willing to listen to Viktor Bout.
What have the last 2.5 years been like for you?
Bad.
Why is this?
What have the last 2.5 years been like for you?
Keep answering it.
Spicy. He didn't even say anything. And he laughed. This is Russian as shit.
Why do the Americans want you so badly?
Go and ask them. Go and ask Bush administration, Obama administration. Go and ask Mrs. Clinton.
He says, go and ask them. Go and ask Obama.
Go and
Bush.
ask Mr. Clinton. Go and ask Epstein Island. Go and ask Joe Biden. Oh, no? I don't know why I'm here. I was just a guy hanging out in Thailand. Okay?
I don't know. I have no clue.
It's hard. With all the conspiracy stuff going on, it's hard to know what's true and what's not true.
Yeah.
This guy's just some random scapegoat. He's never sold weapons. I don't know. I've never even seen a gun. But, he's ethnic Ukrainian. I read that in his Wikipedia.
Oh.
But he's like Russian Ukrainian. I think he was born in Russia. His parents are Ukrainian.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird that you're Ukrainian and then your country's fighting Ukraine. That's strange.
Conflict of interest, B.
Yeah. But then, I mean, you're Mexican. So you are super American, obviously. So if we were to fight Mexico, it would be like that same thing as me. Like that would be like if we were to fight Ireland.
Yeah.
So I guess that's essentially how he probably looks at it. I have no real connection at all, even though I've just been there a few times.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's how he looks at it.
Yeah. I don't know who I would support.
In the Mexico-U.S. war.
Yeah. It depends because it depends on which army has the more Geminis. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. You're stuck on this bit. Still not doing very well to disprove the angry Libra.
I'm not angry at all.
You call me a punk ass bitch.
It's fucking right, dude. Don't forget it, dude. Shout out Luke Schwartz, dude.
I wonder if there's any videos of Britney Griner where guys are carrying around AK-47s. Probably not.
Probably not.
Is there any? Let's pull up an interview. Let's compare the interviews. Pull up a Britney Griner interview. I'll put up the Conan. She's on Conan. Pull up Conan.
All right.
We get blocked for this or something?
You have a real flair for style, and you love bow ties.
Love bow ties.
Love bow ties. They look good on you. When did the bow tie thing take off for you? When did you realize I like bow ties?
Well, before I say that, I actually have something for you. I thought that this might, you know.
You brought that for me?
Yeah.
All right, I'll try that on, sure. Yeah, I'll try it. I've never tried a bow tie.
You don't even have to tie it. You can cheat.
I like, don't be so condescending. Look, Conan. Even you can do it. All right, I'll try this on. This could be a good look for me.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough of that. But yeah, I mean the difference is pretty stark. In one interview, it's a guy in prison, and he's like, "Why don't they do that?" Like screaming, and then it's a nice woman in a suit giving a present on Conan O'Brien. That's who we got back.
Yeah,
And they are getting back this psychotic murderer, weapons man. I don't understand why they want him back. What are they going to? I wonder if it's explained in the article, but I think they just want points. You know, it's too bad we couldn't get that other guy back. Some Marine, I guess, is there or whatever.
Yeah,
but glad we got Brittney back. We got Brittney. Brittney's back, bitch. we saved 2 Brittneys this year.
Well, I mean, think about it. Who else do we have that's Russian? I don't know. Do you have any other POWs?
Probably has some Russian people, right? Is he the only Russian we have?
I don't know. What if we just
We need to get some more Russians. Okay, stock up.
What if
Anytime we're gonna like invade somebody, we got to stock up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like, what were you gonna say?
what if we just gave him back Arnold Schwarzenegger?
He's not even Russian.
Yeah,
he's German. Take him back.
he's like, I don't want to go there.
We'll give you Arnold. Putin would probably take. Okay, I'm going to Russia because we need Brittney back. Beach. He thinks it's Britney Spears. Britney Griner, man. I mean, before she got taken, I did know who she was. Did you know who she was? Have you ever heard of her?
Not really.
You never heard of her?
I have heard of her, but I didn't know who she was.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know too much about it, but I knew that she was like a very talented basketball player. I guess apparently they have to play in Russia to make more money. Like Russia pays them more money.
Yeah.
Interesting that Russia pays more money to the female basketball players. That's kind of a bad point for us, I guess, right? Russia's more woke than we are when it comes to paying athletes.
Well, I don't know if it's that they pay more. I think it's that it's another source of income for her.
Oh, really? So they
Yeah.
don't pay more?
I don't know.
Man, I wouldn't fly to Russia if they didn't pay me more. I'll tell you that. They better pay more.
Well, if they paid more, then why does she just only play in that league?
Because they play at different times.
Yeah.
And also I probably gets famous playing here. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that's gotta be it. You wouldn't fly to look at they arrested her because she had like vapes or something like that.
Yeah.
Weed vapes. Which we don't even know if she actually had those or not because nobody trusts Russia. I mean, they're willing to trade for the merchant of death. So who knows whether they say is true or not, or what they say is true or not.
$125,000 a year to play in Russia.
Yeah, that's got to be more than what she gets in the NBA, right? I mean, again, I shouldn't say gotta. That's so sexist. I just assume that they're not paid very well.
Oh, that was in the early 2000s. So the salary for elite players is about $500,000 in, I guess, USA. In Russia, those players can earn another $1 million to $1.5 million.
Yeah, so it's double it. That's huge. But I mean, I'm glad they're getting paid that much. 500. I thought it was less.
There has to be some kind of catch-22 though.
500,000 is what they make. That's great. I guess in comparison, NBA is bullshit. But, well, obviously, it's bullshit. But that's a very rich person, right?
Yeah, I mean,
it's a good lifestyle too because you're not super duper famous, and you have all this money. So
also, but do you think it's accurate though? Like they deserve 500,000, or do you think they deserve more?
I mean, they probably deserve more because they're like really, really good. I'm assuming that because I know nothing about women's basketball other than sometimes I'll watch college, like UConn. But I'm assuming that the talent level for women's basketball is probably that you have to be to make it at the top of that is probably similar to the NBA, where it's like NBA, I think is probably the hardest, or basketball is probably the hardest athletic sport there is. It's like the most selective.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult to get in the NBA. So I assume that women's version is like the similar to that. So yeah. And then if the revenue, they've got to be getting money from somewhere, right? the revenue is probably enough to pay them these ridiculous salaries. Nobody would do it for free.
Yeah.
The owners, I don't know. How much money do you think Viktor Orban, or I keep saying Orban, that's the Hungarian guy or something? Or, who is Viktor Orban? Look that up for a second.
One second. Wait. What is it called? I'm going to see how much he's worth.
Yeah, net worth.
50 million.
Damn. So what Britney Griner should have done is, sold guns.
Yeah.
She'd be way more
Yeah,
successful.
because Viktor Bout is bussing.
But what does bussin' mean again?
I don't know, just like,
Doing well?
yeah.
Okay. So he's Netflix?
He's Netflix, B. Which one? Victor who?
Viktor Orban. Orban. Hungary, that's right. The Prime Minister of Hungary. Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, keep calling that. He's like that crazy guy.
Kind of large, aren't we, Victor?
I wonder if Victor's ever met Victor.
Look at that.
If you had to have dinner with Viktor Bout or Britney Griner, who would you choose?
Probably Viktor Bout.
Yeah, me too, because it'd be more interesting.
I mean, he would just probably yell a lot more.
What do you mean, what do I want for dinner? Why don't you ask Hillary Clinton what I want? Why don't you ask the Obama people what I want? Sir, I just asked you if you want an appetizer. Fuck you!
I have high blood pressure.
I've been in jail for a long time. Man, no, but I mean, he's got that. His stories are probably insane.
Yeah.
Her stories are probably pretty good now. Although, I mean, I'm sure she could tell you some good basketball stories, I guess, but I don't know how interested I'd be in that.
In 2012, Viktor Bout was convicted and sentenced to 25 years in prison. So he only served 10 years.
Damn, dude. I mean, it's sad. He's probably never been to Flappers, dude. And when he got arrested, they were like, we're delivering food now. Fucking that whole country, the country of Russia is delivering food now.
Well, the real question is he allowed to come back to America and do Joe Rogan?
Viktor Bout has moved to Austin.
Yeah.
I think that's a
next
tweet.
tweet.
That's a next tweet coming out, Chen. We're going to go ahead and tweet that.
You heard it here
You
first.
heard it here. I wonder, so how long was she in prison for?
For almost a year exactly.
God damn, dude.
Yeah.
In a Russian prison. That must have been terrifying. And that guy, he's famous, like things in tracksuits.
Let me see. I'm looking it up right now.
Rich guys in tracksuits have probably been responsible for so many bad things. Although I love tracksuits myself. But it's like a rich guy, like wasn't Harvey Weinstein in tracksuits?
Was he?
You know what this is another controversial opinion, not a real opinion, but I was telling my friends that movies lately have been pretty bad, but Harvey Weinstein absolutely deserves to be in prison.
Yeah.
So what they should do is it should be like a Hannibal Lecter situation, where we send writers and executives in to meet with him, and he's behind the glass and he has that mask on, but they talk to him to get advice about movies and stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Good idea?
I don't know.
You wouldn't greenlight it?
I would say stay sober, Harvey. No more movies, dude.
I think it could help with movies. You just not let them out, and then no praise or anything like that. We just be like, hey, look, the state of movies is not very good right now. We need your help. See how it goes.
But it's also like saying let's say you get sober, right? You stop drinking.
Okay.
And then you're like, damn, my comedy sucks. I need to drink again. That's not the case.
I guess. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so the construction is loud.
Yeah. Oh, well, whatever. All right, so what were you pulling up now?
Nothing.
Oh, good. What I asked you to do. I didn't ask you to do anything.
So if you were to stop drinking, your comedy would probably suffer for a little bit. But in a sobriety mind, you got to think to yourself, how good would my comedy been when I was doing really good if I wasn't drinking at all? It would have been the same. So I don't think they're correlated.
Do you think that either Viktor or Britney Griner drink?
Well, obviously, probably, yeah.
I bet Viktor drinks. Mm-hmm. Because you don't become an international arms dealer without a little bit of sauce drinking, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're super duper evil and you can do that completely sober. I think a lot of people that are on the margins like that probably use something. And then Britney Griner, of course, well, we don't know, but she probably at least smokes weed.
Yeah.
She smoked a little. She's got a lot of balls to be smoking. If she allegedly was smoking weed in Russia, I wouldn't do that. I would be worried all the time if I was in Russia. Fuck, these fucking people are going to get me. And then they did. You know, I wouldn't have gone to Russia ever, with the way it is now, because I'd be worried because of like the constant conflicts. I mean, I think they invaded before this last war. They invaded them back in like 2014 or something like that. Crimea or whatever. I'd be like, well, is that fixed? Before I went there. Britney Griner's like, no, $1 million. I mean, would you go? How much money, if you're Britney Griner, let's say the whole conflict is solved, how much money would it take you to go back to Russia?
Fuck all that. I would never go back.
Never go back.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Spending a year in jail?
$100 million?
No.
You wouldn't go back for $100 million. How much money would it take for you to go back to Flappers?
At least like $50. If somebody gave me $50 to go to Flappers tonight, I would probably go do it. That's how serious I am about not going back to Russia after spending a year there.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I'm sure there's Americans now that hear about this Britney Griner thing, and they'll never go to Russia now. Maybe people that really wanted to go in their life.
Yeah, I mean, I'm intrigued by Russia. It seems like a cool place, but now is very unlikely that I would go. I mean, they have prisoners in there. It's going to take a lot of, healing and conversations before I head over to St. Petersburg or Moscow.
If Barbara opens up a Flappers in Russia, though, I'm there.
Barbara. Yeah, I'm sure Putin would get along with Barbara.
Yeah.
They seem to have similar personalities. I could see her invading Ukraine.
Yeah.
I could see her. I literally could see Barbara committing war crimes if she was in control of something.
Barbara's like, the Ha Cafe supports fascists and communism.
Well, her voice is more like, well, if they didn't want to die, they shouldn't have been where the bombs were. That's what she would sound like. And then
even the guy outside,
making people laugh outside.
Yeah.
We're killing it for the construction workers. Do you care about Brittney? Because that's what we're talking about. Man. Griner. You guys know about Griner? Huh? What are you doing scratching windows?
But I want to go back to what we were talking about because I think you confused the two things.
Yeah,
the sobriety thing was in reference to Harvey Weinstein and how bad movies are now.
The sobriety thing was in reference to your obsession with sobriety and AAA.
No, but you said how bad movies are nowadays.
Yeah, they're terrible.
What's the best movie you've seen recently?
Good question, Chin. I think the best movie I've seen, I know I like Dune. Pearl was okay. What's another movie that I've seen recently that was? Oh, Top Gun was good.
Did you see Bullet Train?
No, that looked awful.
Oh.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was a great movie.
Oh, okay, I should give it a chance. It's on Netflix, but
no, it's on HBO, I think.
Or I thought it was on Netflix.
Probably Netflix. I'm Blockbuster B, so I don't know.
Yeah, I got both apps. Okay, you know,
both?
doing pretty good. Both apps doing pretty good. But no, I looked at it and it just looks awful. So, but it's good though.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll give it a chance. Maybe they should reshoot it and put Britney Griner and Viktor Bout in it, and I would definitely watch it.
Yeah.
You know, put a Flappers reference in there for me. Okay, Fourth Wall. I watched the old episode of us watching Fourth Wall. Talking to the guy from Fourth Wall. It's so funny. Just reading off tweets of me making fun of the guy from Fourth Wall, Joe, to him, and him be like, "What? You said that? Gold." We need to do that. We need to have another person where I can read off tweets about them to them. Have on Luke. We record on Saturdays. Luke, are you more free then? You piece of shit. Ah, man, I got to go to the store. I can go to the store now on Mondays.
Oh,
because we're going to stop recording on Mondays.
Yeah.
Also, we're going to do maybe a Patreon. I'm just going to say the things we're going to do that we won't do. We're also going to change the format of the show. From now on, the show is just going to be about making fun of Jay Light.
Yeah.
It's me. 10 minutes of Jay, and we're going to film him when he's not watching.
Jay Light, he's delivering food.
Jay Light's delivering food now. No, but we are going to change the format, I think, because this is just too open.
Yeah.
We need maybe 10 minutes of TikTok or who knows. I don't know. But this is going to be a shorter episode this week. Let's go to 10 minutes of shoes.
Everything is 10 minutes for shop now.
Everything is going to shit now. Let's go check it in with Scott. Checking in with Scott.
Alrighty, let's see what Scott Lurs, the Lurs boy is up to.
Oh, one last thing before they took our full episode down.
Oh yeah, the last week's episode.
Last week's episode, and I don't know why, because I didn't really read the full email, but I don't think they explain it to you.
No.
They said it went against community guidelines, but the episode was about the laptop. So like it doesn't help the narrative. Narrative. Of saying that people are censoring that, taking a random YouTuber's thing down. But whatever. It happens.
Yeah, let me see if there is an actual reason.
We're looking up the reason now, Chin.
HB's laptop 2 was removed due to a violation of our community guidelines. We realize you may not have known this was a violation.
Yeah, I read that part.
Wait, what is it? Oh. So you did not get a warning or strike. What? We realize you may not have known this was a violation. What?
Yeah, see, I told you, it says nothing.
So
I don't want to appeal because I don't care.
I mean, yeah, I don't either, but like ineligible terms and policies. This video has been removed, inappropriate content. Copyright claim, which was that one song. Like it was called Transgender Man or something.
Yeah, the one from the Kanye video.
Copyright protected content found. The owner allows the content to be used, but you cannot monetize your video. Yeah, very dicey, dude.
So it's just because of the song?
No, it's not because of the song.
Okay.
Because I already knew it was going to be demonetized.
Yeah.
From having the song and also the ad suitability due to us probably cussing in the first couple minutes. But the video's been removed. Inappropriate content is all it says.
Yeah, and that really does not do service to this, thing saying that the news and tech is trying to censor people.
Yeah.
But whatever, I have no idea. I kind of still think it's probably something that Kanye said.
Because honestly, too, if it was due to like YouTube's guidelines or whatever, then it wouldn't have gotten 631 views. It would have got 0 views. Remember, like before when we got a video taken down, it had 16 views,
right,
and taken down right away.
Yeah. Interesting.
Sketchy.
Dicey YouTube. But whatever. We thank you for everything else.
There's a guy that wakes up at noon and is like that works at YouTube and he's just like, all right, let's search HB's laptop, and then everything that's under that he just deletes.
Okay.
All right, checking in with Scott. Checking in with Scott. Oh,
this motherfucker doesn't act. He acts like he's not a segment on the show. You need to tweet more than that in a fucking week, you stupid bitch.
Yeah, let's go back. This is a throwback to
I just cursed so many times.
Let's do a little Scott throwback, dude. What's today's date?
Lisa, if you're with Scott right now and listening, please get him to tweet more than once a month.
Today's December 10th. So this is last year, December 10th.
Getting a mindfulness app alert on your watch during a Friday night bartending shift is the ultimate microaggression.
Damn. This is the time of the year for him to tweet, and he's not doing it.
I know.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I get those mindfulness things because I have an Apple Watch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I look at them and I'm like, what does this mean? Be mindful. Yeah. I think it's an app that you have to open up or something, and it's like gives you advice on how to do that. It doesn't make me be mindful. Every single time I'm go, what does this mean? And then it goes away.
No.
Is that what being mindful is? Because if it is, I'm nailing it. All right. Thanks for joining us. Let's see, what's today's date? Let me check. See if I have
the 10th.
The 10th, but the 5th. Oh, I have a show this week. I should have shouted on the 10 minutes. More people watch that. I have a show this week on the 5th. No, I don't. Yes, I do. On the 15th. I have a show on the 15th. Check my social media, Cooney or Die, for the details of that. All right. Have a good one. Bye.